So this was one of the question which was asked by one of my followers. What is the difference between law of attraction and law of assumption? So technically speaking, law of attraction means if I want money, I'll be attracting situations in my life which gives me money. If I'm attracting love, so I need to be in that frequency of love so that I attract the desired relationship into my life. For these, my thoughts need to be aligned in that ways so that I am able to attract it. Now, for example, if I want money, but my concepts about money is that money doesn't last in my hands, or I'm not able to attract money, or I usually misuse money in buying unnecessary things, and that's how I waste money, so money doesn't last. So these are some of the concepts which we have about money, and these are the only reasons why even when we want money we are not able to retain it because of these belief system which we have. So we grew up thinking that money, so our parents used to say money doesn't grow in trees. But I would say that think the opposite. Money does grow in trees. So when you keep on affirming this that yes, money grows in trees, money grows in trees, you will see the proof that yes, money grows in trees. So there are so many sources of income I have that generates money to me. So this is one of the example about money. Now let's say, now this is one of the example which I had read in secret, in the secrets book. So somebody was attracting multiple relationships into in their life, and they were not able to get even one date from one person. So this man was trying to attract multiple partners into his life, and he was not able to attract because of the belief system which he had. So somebody once came into his home to visit him, and he just said that what are all these paintings. So he had paintings all over his house wherein he had these paintings wherein people, like couples, are separating, somebody's always alone, and so he had all these themed kind of paintings which was not actually helping in what he was trying to manifest into his life. So this is like a reality check to us. So for example, if I say that I want to spend more time with my partner, but you're not thinking on the terms or on the version of you and your partner wherein you guys are already spending time with each other. You keep on complaining about the current situation. So you're not really aligned into that version of you and your partner where he is in love with you, where he prioritizes you, or he spends a lot of time with you. So you're completely whining and complaining about what he's not, and that is why you're attracting more of what he's not. So this is law of attraction. Law of assumption means whatever I want from something, like for example, let me give you an example that would be more appropriate. So for example, if somebody has an assumption that he has been unlucky for all his life, so this is one of the assumption he created in his mind by 2 3 scenarios or situations that he has been unlucky in his life, and now he keeps on telling people that he's unlucky, and he keeps on affirming without unconsciously affirming to by telling different kind of people, see, I'm always unlucky, I'm always unlucky. So he's attracting more of those kind of situations wherein the reality, 3D reality, shows him that yes, you are unlucky. So this is one of the assumption which he has about himself, which is why he's attracting those kind of situations. So law of assumption means whatever you want, you need to assume that it's already done. Okay, so when we say that you need to have this belief, and when we say you need to have this imaginary acts into your mind, like whenever you go to sleep you need to really imagine those things which you want in your life, what we are trying to say is that you need to really assume that it is done. So when you assume, you see those proofs, and you don't need to do anything to get it. It comes to you. You don't need to chase it. So that is what law of assumption is about. It's like whatever you want, you need to assume that you already have it. Or you can say that, for example, if someone is uh, manifesting the specific ideal version of their partner, so you really need to assume that your partner is the ideal version, and it is happening right now, not in the future. So when you think that it will be in the future, you will always be assuming it will be in the future, and you will keep on waiting. But when you assume that it's already done, my specific person is already in the ideal version, which I want him to be, and you are assuming that he's already that which you want him to be, then it effortlessly comes into your life. And seriously, some people are really obsessed with different techniques. So they'll be asking me, what are the different techniques through which we can do this and that. But it really not is not about the techniques. Okay, techniques are some of the ways where you will be tapping into the version with who already has the desire. But techniques are not something which you need to be obsessed about. So if you are someone who resonate more with visualization technique, go forward with that. Find out some time when you are free, or when your mind like is relaxed. Visualize what you want in your life to happen, and believe that it has already happened. You really need to be that version who already has it. So visualization is one of the technique. Then second technique is that there is a 10,000 affirmation technique. So basically it is a subliminal which has 10,000 affirmations of what you want in your life. So that is also one of the techniques. Some 10,000 affirmation technique, wherein you will be affirming the desire you want in your life to happen 10,000 times. But it's really not about how many times you are affirming it. You really need to believe in it, otherwise nothing is going to happen, or nothing is going to change. You really need to change yourself. So it's like, if I want my friend to behave in the way I want her to behave, I really need to see her and stop complaining. I really need to see her in that version who is already doing it, instead of whining and complaining, oh my god, she doesn't do this or that. Okay, you get it. So you really need to see, you really need to assume that she is already what you want her to be, and the law of attraction will deliver it to you. So it's like the law of gravity. You really need not chase the outcome, or chase the process, that I really need to do something to make it happen. No, you don't need to do something. You really need to believe in the process. You really need to believe that you already have this desire. So that's when you attract. Okay. So I was talking about the techniques. So the third technique is, you can script. So for example, if somebody is manifesting marriage with a specific person, so they'll be writing in their notebooks every day, or maybe at a set time, wherein they'll be visualizing a scene. For example, you can write, so today I woke up and my specific person made me tea, he gave me flowers. Like, you are writing this in the form of a story, imagining it's already happening now. And after you read it, after you write it in pen and paper, then you just read it out to yourself and you feel the happiness. So what the process of manifestation is, basking in the feeling that it has already happened, instead of worrying how and when it will come, or how it is going to happen, or what should I do to make it happen. You are not doing anything. You are just tapping into the version who already has it. And also something, we sometimes, like, I've seen some of my friends, even I used to do it at some point of time. So suppose I'm I'm someone who wants to be married to my specific person, and I see other people getting married. So I cannot complain about, oh my god, other people are getting married, I'm not getting married. So you cannot complain about it. Instead, see it as a sign that my manifestation is near to me, because I'm seeing proofs that everybody else is getting married to their favorite people, to whom they love. So obviously, I am near to what I have always wanted. That is, my manifestation is getting married to my specific person. So yeah, that means it's gonna happen soon. And you always need to, whatever signs you get from this, sometimes what happens is there are birds before landing. So for example, if somebody is manifesting contact and they see the specific person somewhere, so that is called the birds before landing. That means they're eventually going to start talking with a specific person every day, and that's why they saw the specific person somewhere. So at that point of time, when someone asks you, like, what's the status of your manifestation, you should say that it's unfolding. You're not waiting for it to happen, it's unfolding, it's happening now. It's not somewhere in the future, it's happening now. So this is what you should know. That's it. Thank you, guys.